Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. Today, let's see sixth chapter, that is Careful Hans. Already we have studied in the morning the first page number 52. So Han is going to meet grandmother. Grandmother is giving needle, but he putting the needle in the cart. So he is doing the foolish work, careless. Now let's see the continuation of this lesson. "Oh, foolish boy," said his mother, "you should have put it in your pocket." The next week, Hans played with a little puppy at his grandmother's home. In the afternoon, he said, "Granny, can I take this puppy home?" He is asking to take puppy. "Yes, but look after it carefully," said his grandmother. Hans took the puppy into his pocket. When he took the puppy out at home, it did not move. Stood means packed, made something full by packing. He packed and kept inside the pocket. "Oh, what have you done, you foolish boy?" cried his mother. "You told me to put it in my pocket," said Hans. After a few minutes, the puppy opened its eyes. "You are foolish, Hans," said his mother. "You should have pulled it along, tied to a string." He is saying you should have tied it on the neck and he has to carry why you kept in the pocket. Next week, Hans took the puppy to his grandmother's home. After tea, his grandmother said, "Here is a piece of meat. Carry it home to your mother." Hans tied the meat with a string and dragged it along behind him. Dragged means carried something by pulling it along the ground slowly. The puppy followed Hans, nibbled the meat. When Hans got home, he had no meat. Yes, Hans tied the meat and pulling down under the ground. He is pulling slowly in the ground. "You should have put it in a piece of paper and put the packet on your head," said his mother. Mother is saying, "Why you're carrying with the hand? You should pack with a paper and you should have carry, no? Why you're doing like this?" And she's scolding. Next week, Hans' grandmother gave him a pound of butter. Hans wrapped the butter in some paper and put the packet on his head. See, he is carrying the meat with a hand. He tied the meat with a string and he is dragging down. But his butter, he is covering everything with a paper and he is putting inside the pocket and carrying. When he reached home, his mother looked at him and cried out, "What is all that yellow stuff on your head and back?" The butter had melted in the sun. "You are a foolish boy," said his mother. Adapted from a story by the brothers Grimm. Now understood this story, listen. Now understood this story, children? Yes. Careful Hans means careless. Whatever we are doing, we must do properly and you must listen what they are saying, what the elders are saying. You just listen and do it properly. Now, thank you, dear children.